Here at Get Up, we're not about taking sides or telling you which way to vote. We're all about active engagement and encouraging an open dialogue to help make you better informed about the real issues this election. So before you make your choice on August 21, log on to getup.org.au for a completely unbiased, objective lowdown on how to vote Labor. Oh, God, I've done it again. Shit, sorry, guys.
Written and authorised by the Australian Labor Party.
Still on advertising, and so far this campaign's been fought pretty cleanly on the whole. Not too much smear.
They've been good.
And I have noticed, though, in this final week, they're just starting to ratchet up the negative ads.
Oh, yes, look, and the best-known one of those so far is probably this ad from the Libs, the one with the morphing faces. Now, it's a classic scare campaign, really, linking Gillard to people on the nose like Peter Garrett and, you know, Wayne Swan. But, Chris, look, I don't know if it's working.
Oh, I don't think it is. It's not working. I think the Libs must be getting a bit desperate because I noticed they've just upped the ante with a brand new scare campaign. Now, some people think it's a little bit over the top. Some are saying it smacks of desperation.
I don't know. I think it's a fair comparison, really.
I think they're all natural associations. I did think... I thought that final link was a little below the blow. I mean, that's below the belt.
That's going too far. But look, talking of ads, I mean, I can't believe we're up to our second last show already, and we haven't yet gotten around, Chris, to discussing those very fast voiceover guys. Oh. Those ones you get at the end of the campaign
These
ads.
are my favourite people in every election. These guys are brilliant. I think the fast reads they've been doing this campaign too, they've been some of the quickest I've ever heard.
Authorised N. Martin, ALP Canberra.
Authorised B. Lumley, Liberal Party Canberra.
Authorised by Simon Benson for the Association of Mining and Exploration Companies, Perth, spoken by N. Tate.
You can't teach that stuff. I mean, that is craft.
Yeah,
that's craft.
It is. But despite their exceptional skills, you know, a lot of these voiceover artists find it very hard getting work unless there's an election on. I mean, I know one of these guys recently auditioned for one of those coffee ads with Al Pacino in them.
In the morning, in making a movie, you get up real early. So you need all the help you can get.
Yeah, I mean, this is the ad they ended up running with. It's very stylish and everything, but look, I've got no idea why they ended up casting Al Pacino.
He's wrong, isn't it? I mean, it would have been much better to give it to the very fast voiceover guy. And personally, I thought he did a very persuasive audition.
In the morning, when you're doing fast voiceover, you wake up incredibly early, so you need all the help you can get. Coffee is essential to my line of work, whether I'm reading the script or just practising saying written and authorised by. Without a coffee, I don't think I could possibly ever speak at this speed. In fact, I've already had 20 cups of coffee this morning, not that I think anybody could ever really tell. This is a good coffee. Spoken by T-Rock from Canberra.
Now, as we mentioned earlier, of course, election night, what it's really about is the TV coverage, and in particular, new and pointless technology.
Yes, and Australia's really lagging behind the rest of the world. Like, during the last presidential election in America, CNN really upped the ante with a world-first, a live interview cross with a 3D hologram of the musician will.i.am.
Yeah, fantastic stuff, and obviously the ABC can't possibly compete with that sort of technology. The most they can manage this year is an interview between Kerry O'Brien and a 2D image of Kamal.
Yeah, to be fair, though, we actually got that 2D image here,
Really?
and it is pretty good. Like, it is pretty lifelike. Can we just have a look at that 2D images?
See...
It is, it's remarkably lifelike, isn't it?
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
Look, we shouldn't be too down on Australia's efforts, though. The ABC's election graphics over the last few decades have come a long way.
They have. Look at the old days. I mean, they're terrible. But you know what? The only thing that's better than looking back at the changes in the graphics over the years is looking at how Barry Cassidy's changed over the years. This is 90s Barry. I like your 80s Barry a little bit better. Look at this. See, that's good.
Oh, that's good.
And then 70s is just gold. Have a look at that. Not often you see a mo like that outside of Porno.
No.
But no one takes their election graphics more seriously than actually the British.
Yeah.
In England, they've taken it to a whole new level. Sky News, for example, captured, I think, the gravity of the 2010 election with their snakes and ladders analysis.
Now, in Wales, for instance, for the Tories, there are big expectations and pressures on Mr Cameron there. And yet, in Scotland, the Tories may struggle with the
And Sky's graphics got so full on that one of them wiped out the presenter completely. Look at this. He's there. He's gone. Oh,
God. But you know, there is only one true Jedi master of election graphic overkill. His name is Jeremy Vine, and for some inexplicable reason, he's actually employed by the BBC. Now, Vine is to the BBC what Anthony Green, the election analyst, is for the ABC.
Yes.
So he's the guy who runs all the BBC's election graphics, and he is absolutely amazing. Like, you know how Anthony Green's put a little bit of a swoop on his chamber graphic? Have a look at that nice swoop,
that's
like
stylish,
that.
that's good.
Okay. Remember that when you see Vine's chamber. It is amazing. Look at the swoop on this.
Come down, if you can, through the sky and land on Whitehall and turn left and look for the House of Parliament here. And where is St Stephen's Gate? Hang on. Yep, got it. In we go. Through to Central Lobby, go left to the Commons, of course, down through the Reporters' Lobby and in through the doors and... Hello.
The election was virtually over by the time they actually reached the chamber.
No, but look, to be honest, Vine is actually more comfortable relating to election graphics than he is relating to other human beings. And he doesn't just analyse voting stats, he also fancies himself as a bit of an actor.
See here, damn, all this here is a shootout saloon. I'm looking for a politician to try my shooting skills on. 29%, that's what you got in the local elections. 23%. And we should just add that, of course, the Lib Dems go down for the general elections. Let's see how you do, Cleggy. Boy, you get a vote like that, you'll be popular with the townswomen here.
But look, to be honest, that's actually quite restrained for Vine. Here he is in the 2007 elections, analysing the voting trends of the Liberal Democrats and their then leader, Sir Menzies Campbell.
I'm going to stand back to see what happens to Ming Campbell if the vote goes up.
Yo, Lib Dem Ming with the Lib Dem.
He started to rap.
Yo, Lib Dem Ming.
I don't know if I can do this dance.
Yo, Ming with the blade.
I will not be satisfied unless I see Anthony Green rapping on Saturday night. You know you want to, Anthony.
Although I got to say, Anthony, let Jeremy Vine being a warning to you, because sadly, Jeremy Vine's election graphics have actually, over the years, they've driven him insane. So much so that the BBC now actually keeps him permanently imprisoned in a massive swingometer.
Oh, poor man.
And in fact, I think what they should really do is drag him off to a graphical 3D lunatic asylum.
Yo, ilimrong palang alikero pegoro pol nako kabateo kawuri pemalangaw.
Yo bilang me yo ngau rom kayo ngau jal kere. Yo markali mito ngai tamula na malawal to bun buli mring grupan ngai to kawal nga malangula na girip malangura. Ya ko wok Part2 King of Mykonos.
Ya kanindarwa nakon mata jomoko daramo. Malam itu kan ngaitan, walang jamar kuliah walang punya ngakau. Pilih ngai pilih kawan yang wanga, nik kino plus na, arbang pun.